The main question that we all want to know is, what is love? If you had a child, how would you love your child? How would you want your partner to love you? How would you love your partner? I think we all want safe, honest, and true love that makes us feel like we can breathe and not hold our breath. I think taking the time to ask yourself, what is love? How does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Is so important. Now that you know what is love based off your own definition, I want you to surround yourself with things that is based off your definition of love. I want you to fully embrace it with all curiosity and vulnerability, because this is something new. It's going to be scary to receive love in a safe, slow way when you never experienced it before. So I want you to be curious and be so brave and embrace it. Embrace all of it. If love feels like a warm soup, and surround yourself around things that makes you feel warm. If love tastes sweet, only surround yourself around sweet things, sweet people, sweet smells, sweet experiences. Okay, I'm gonna have some tea now. ASMR. This is chai, and I put some brown sugar. I never add brown sugar into my teas, but low key, regular sugar makes my tea taste nasty. Like I need honey or something else. So far, brown sugar is very light in my tea, and I like it. Truly loving yourself is allowing yourself to truly loving yourself is really allowing yourself to experience life in a way that makes you feel good. Because you love yourself. Why would you want to be in any other situation? Why would you want to be in a situation where it's toxic and you have to tense up and like worry? Like, no. Like, you love yourself. You work better for yourself. I have my own definition of love, and recently I have been only doing things from a place of my love and receiving things from the place of my love, if that makes sense. When you look in the mirror and pick down every part of yourself, you're basically bullying your younger self, like, and your ancestors and your grandparents and like your best friend. Like, you're really screaming fuck you. Like, ew, that is so old school. Like, and loving yourself is truly accepting you as a whole. Even the parts that you hate about yourself, you still love it. Like, for me, I don't really, for my teeth, I have like this on and off relationship with my teeth. I have gaps and I find them cute, but then some days I hate them and some days I love them and some days I hate them, and I feel like I love the part of me where I hate my teeth at times. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, I look in the mirror, like, my teeth are yellow, I don't like it. Or like, I should get braces, you know. And I'm like, I still love you, Janelle. I still love my teeth. But at the end of the day, if you love someone, your partner, your sister, your cat, sometimes they bother you, they trigger you. But at the end of the day, you always come back to them, you always love them, and you always be like, my sister had this quirk, it pisses me off, but I love her as a whole. And yeah, I know sometimes we have days where, like, we come home from a long day at work and school, and we had this whole schedule and plan based off a true experience. And you'd be like, oh my god, I never do things on time or procrastinate, or beating yourself up in your head because of like you didn't follow your plan, like you're like not a great person, you know how humans are, you know how it be. Instead of like beating yourself and putting all this hatred and like showing yourself with all this negativity, let's come from a place of love. Instead of beating yourself up, be like, today I low-key am upset that I didn't do XYZ, but I'm human and I have emotions. And then after talking to yourself, find some time out of your day to really get back with yourself. It's a lot harder to do this, of course, because it's more easier for us to be negative and get into our survivalness and get into our, in our head. But over time with practice, this will be like second nature. Like for me, it took me so long to get to this point where when I'm having a time or a day where I feel like I'm not really, I'd be like, I'm human. Like I literally would like be up, down, no matter what, I'm still cool. You know what I mean? I don't know, no matter what. It's definitely easier said than done, but you have to be patient with yourself and, like I said before, be vulnerable and brave enough to do this. Love is the only solution and it's the only way out. Some days you may feel strong and vulnerable enough to face your ego, survival thoughts, anxiety, fears. And some days you might be like, oh, you're so annoying, like who are you, like goodbye. At the end of the day, truly loving yourself is a conscious practice. I am where I am today because I took every day with intention, and I know how I am emotionally. I'm very sensitive and vulnerable. And every day I took the time to really get back into myself with love and not be so wrapped around ego and survival thought. You had to make it an everyday conscious practice. You have to be very like low key. You have to be very locked in. This is life. Things happen. People leave. People stay. You have to deal with yourself until you are basically over the ground. So we might as well just love and accept who we are as a whole. And I wish we talk about this more and be honest with each other more.